Hey, what's going on, Lance? Low ball outdoors. What's going on? We're trying a little spot off the main bank right now. I was gonna go out on the end of one of this wing dike that's next to me, but the wind's ripping, and I wanted to try this spot. Got a little bit of water. Maybe the sunny day got these fish in here close. We'll give this for just an hour or so. We don't get the wind up moving out into the tip of this wing dike. So, what's going on, Greenwell? What'd you end up with, Greenwell? Alvin, how we doing? Dang, Mike, I was hoping you get on some fish, buddy. I'm trying on the upstream side of this dike in a big, pretty deep hole. I'm gonna give this just a little while. Then I'm gonna end up moving out on the end of the wing dike out here. But I want to give this a shot. Maybe thinking maybe this warmer day might have moved these fish up to this little flat. There's a big deep hole right here, but there's a flat right here. So that river finally came back down. It made a heck of a jump a few days ago. We had a big transfer downpour, and it came down really, really fast. And we're kind of like in a little bit of a leveling out period. So let's see if these fish will cooperate. Hey, what's going on, Steve? What's going on, Randall? I'm gonna fish out here till might even go an hour or two after dark, guys. I might fish for a couple hours after dark. Bought my lights, bought a couple lights with me. So, like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna try this spot. I'm kind of hoping the wind will lay down a little bit. I want to get out into this wing dike out here, but the wind is ripping right now. We just got set up. Been fishing right at 5 minutes now. Thomas, I don't know, buddy. I just got here. I've been set up for about 5 minutes, and I'm on the backside of a big wing dam, kind of staying out of the wind right now. But there's a big deep hole with a flat right here. I'm gonna try this for a little while, but then I got a feeling I'm gonna end up out of this wing dike I'm next to. But there's some really good water right here. So, and I've fished this spot like in the summer and have done really well in the summertime. But summertime fish, wintertime fish, total different ball game. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Oh, let me here, y'all. Let's see. Talk to Fishing Freedom. We are super pumped about coming up to fish. Hope we can spread out. And yeah, Danny, I'm being Josh Dunningham from Weekend Angler was on the phone earlier talking about that. I'm gonna try to get you two guys. My nephew is gonna come up and fish with us. Josh, Weekend Angler, and Rob from Moe Creek. And maybe we can get a couple other folks, and we may just, like I said, spread up all, get the ball one, and it could be an absolutely epic live stream if the fish are cooperating. We're gonna shoot for the end of January. Got the Winter Blues tournament the 8th of January, and then Chad has the 15th of January. So we'll probably wait towards the end of the month. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm hoping the weather turns off good and cold. Because if it turned off good and cold over there, it'll be fire. Well, I struggled getting bait today. I got a few small Asian carp in the throw net, but I have some bluegill, a couple shad, some carp I had frozen, and I got the chicken. This outside rod, I've got chicken on it, and I've got a chunk of bluegill on one and a shad headpiece on another. Hey, what's going on, Ernie? Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry Christmas to everybody. Like I said, guys, we're going to give this about an hour and a half right here. Like I said, I think we'll end up picking up and uh, getting out into that wing dike. I really wanted to try this spot. I was talking to Josh before on the phone. And I was looking at this spot on Navy Onyx. It was a good hole, but like I said, I've done really well here in the spring and summer. But like I said, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, Danny, them cats are balling. They definitely like those bluegill. Right now, usually I don't have a problem getting bait around here as long as it's not froze over. But we had a torrential downpour. Well, you guys got it too about a week and a half ago, and then a lot of my bait holes are really up and muddy right now, and the bait's really scared out. Hey, what's going on, Lee Evans? Merry Christmas, buddy. Boy, I had one pop it for a second and dropped it. Hey, Randall. Be safe at work, buddy. I'll tell you what, guys. It's been a hot minute since I've fished like off the main bank of the river. I usually get off in wing dams and stuff, but except in the summer. The summer and stuff, I fish off the main bank quite a bit, but in the winter, not so much so. Hey, what's going on, Central Valley? Yeah, I want to try in a slightly shallow water just for a bit since it got up to almost 60 today here. But with the wind, it don't feel like it, but figured maybe try these fish in a little shallow water before if I make that move. It's crazy. 2 days before Christmas, and it's 60, almost 60 degrees. Hey, Dallas. Well, thank you. Merry Christmas to you. Danny, I know you're a big deer hunter. too. And I'm set up, oh my gosh, there's some huge tracks down here in the mud along the water. Hey, Rustic Outdoors, how we doing? Dale, how you doing, buddy? You got 25 wonderful people watching. Appreciate everybody coming in. Y'all ain't hooks at me, I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, the bite's been a little better than what it has for Mike Greenwell. He was live earlier and he was bouncing around a few spots and he was struggling, but it looked like he was dealing with some high water. He was getting a lot of debris in his rig. And talked to Josh Dunnigan earlier, weekend angler. He was maybe heading for the Ohio to do a little fishing this afternoon. And called James Dockery earlier to check on him, and he was actually heading to go do some crappie fishing. I think everybody had kind of the same idea today. Absolutely gorgeous day. Rustic Outdoors, I greatly appreciate it, buddy. Oh, definitely, Tom. Yeah, this wind is absolutely ripping. But that's kind of one of the reasons I set up where I'm at right now. Stay out of the wind just a little bit. I'm hoping as the afternoon kind of progresses, it lays down, and before I make my move out on the end of out on the end of this wing dock here. I got a ton of slack. Let me check this out here. Yeah, definitely, Thomas. That wind will definitely make it feel cool. I actually got about halfway here. I just got my hoodie on, and I was like, you know what? I better go back to the truck, grab a coat just in case. And yeah, I got a feeling once I make that move out there, I'm gonna need it. When I do make that move, guys, that might be a little tricky. I'm gonna try to keep it alive. I got a little walk out in that dike, kind of try to keep the live rolling, so I ain't got to shut it down and turn it back on. So that might be a little tricky. Rustic, see, I am south of Chester, Illinois, is where I'm at. The section of the river I fish quite a bit. I get down around Cape Growler area once in a while, and every once in a while up around the St. Louis area. I need to start carrying my fishing gear with me. I work up in the St. Louis area a lot, and there's a lot of good spots up there I can hit. I may start doing that a little bit next summer, keeping my gear with me. I can just jump to one of the local spots in the river nearby there. I just quit the river. I'm never gonna go back. Oh no way, Steve. There's no way you can never not go back to the river. Hey, what's going on, Cos? Hey, what's going on, Jessica? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, the river in the winter months can definitely beat you down. That's for sure. The fishing can be tough. A lot of times, it's not. You don't get really the quantity, but every once in a while you get the quality. I got a couple spots in the local creeks around the house. I may have to try to here in the next few weeks. 'Cause I know a few of the wintering holes. A lot easier to find those wintering holes than the creeks for catfish. 4 hours and remove, boy. I hope that ain't the case here. Let's see, we've been here 25 minutes, so absolutely. Catfish Heroes, how you doing, buddy? Ain't seen you in a while. There's a barge coming down the river. barge cruising right along. Cause I want to add a few more moderators to uh, these streams, and I can't do it right now. I'm live, but I'll add you. I'm gonna add a few more people. You guys feel free to post anybody's links you want to. If any of my mods are in here. Come on, barge bite. Well, I do know one thing. Once I finally hit that magical 1,000 mark subs, I'll be able to stream off of YouTube. I'm gonna definitely start doing that. I'm gonna start doing like subscriber only chat to get these dang porn bots come in here and pop these links up, and that's extremely aggravating. I try really hard to keep everything family friendly. Barge just went by. Now I got a train coming in behind me. Hey, what's going on, John boy? Hey, what's going on, Freddie? No, John boy, I just been pushing. Let's see here, right at a half hour. I'm not gonna give this. I'm gonna give this spot about another half hour where I'm at, and we're gonna pick up. And there's a wing dike just to the left of me, and we're gonna go out onto that thing. I'm gonna try to keep this stream running. Might be a little interesting going across some rocks, trying to hold the phone and everything, but yeah, I think we're gonna make that move here in about a half hour. I'm gonna give this spot an honest shot. You know, like I said, we're gonna move out to the end of this wing dike to get into a little, get into deeper water. I was gonna try a hole, a few miles upriver here, but got in there and there was a guy in the boat anchored up the head of that hole, so picked up, came on down here. Let's see. If you hide and report the box, I remove the chat. All right, let's try that. Now you cannot ask for a per your day for late December like this. Love it for fishing, but it's killing my deer hunting. We had one little hit when we first got here. That has been it so far. Like I said, we're gonna give this just a little while longer. We're gonna make the move out into some deeper water. I want to get out into this wing dike here. Like I'm gonna set up. I might fish for an hour or two after dark. Try some here, folks. Oh, gone. Good deal. Thanks, guys. Cause I'm fishing. I'm having a great day. Got off work early, and I'm fishing. I'm having an awesome day. When I finish it up later tonight, I'm gonna go home and help the wife wrap the last of the Christmas presents. And heck yeah, John boy, that's all you gotta do is keep plugging away. I just keep that content out there. Which I'll be person, man. We've had some issues with work and everything, and getting fresh video now. I should have we should have a video out here the next day or so. It's actually a hunting video, so be a little something different for the channel. Hey, what's going on, Polar Bear? Oh my gosh, 5 weeks? Dang. Yeah, I know it's been the mail system's still really behind yet. We had to get rotors for the wife's car, and oh my gosh, it took us forever to get them in. I keep getting a ton of slack on one ride. All right, let's give it another 15 minutes. Then we'll pick up and head out into this wing dike. Wind's still ripping pretty good, but I'd rather deal with the wind than not getting no bites. Polar bear, he has been that. Rob has been absolute. Mo Creeks has just been slammed with work, and he actually had to back out of the Winter Blues tournament. He was going to be my partner on the 8th for that, but Mr. Dunnigan is going to be my partner for the Winter Blues. Definitely, Russell. Looking for that big one. It's been a tough bite for me lately in the river. I mean, I've been getting fish, but nothing really big though. I want to take a day and just drive to a bunch of different spots in the river and try to find some new spots I can do some live streams from this coming up year. I've got a few spots in mind. And I'm hoping I get the reception. Well, that sun feels good, guys. Wow, that sun feels so good. If I wasn't fishing, I'd be tempted to stretch out on this bank and take a nap. Used to be a lot of times when I was younger fishing. Before I ever used circle hooks, I always ran J hooks. I always had my bait clickers set. And man, I'd lay down there right next to my poles and I'd drift off sleep and just wait for that bait clicker to wake me up. Yeah, we're in the Mississippi, Rustic. Love this river. And the Kaskasky River is not that far from me, and that has got some really, really good fish. But I can't get service hardly to do it live there. But I am going to do some videos this year. I'm going to get the kayak out there and do a lot of drift fishing this year on the Kaskasky. Got a little project in the work. We're going to mount a trolling motor onto my kayak, so that's going to be a game changer right there. Going on 3B. All right, guys, I'm going to start getting some of my gear together. And we're going to make this move here in just a bit. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this stream rolling while I'm walking out on the end of this dike. I can give you guys a little idea of what one of these wing dikes look like and the kind of areas I like to fish. All right, guys, we're gonna pack it up here, and we're gonna head out into this dike. I'm gonna try to keep this thing, Rustic Lossman Hardware there. I'm gonna try to keep you guys live while we make this move. So bear with me. Hopefully, in about 10-15 minutes, we'll be set back up. So I'm gonna lay you guys down here in a second so I can get my battery box and everything packed up. How we doing, Joe? Like I said, we're gonna continue live here, but we're gonna make this move here. One thing that sucks about bank fishing, guys, it takes a little bit to demobilize and move your spots. So all right, let's start walking. Put my phone out in front of me. So right, guys can kind of see how the dike's laid out here. It's a big old L dike, or wing dike they call them. We're gonna head for that tip out there. So bear with me. We'll be there shortly. Got to be about half a mountain goat to fish these things. Boy, I gotta watch it. I got mud on my boots. I'm fishing that main bank. Boy, you can see the dike right here kind of getting washed out in the river. I'm afraid the big spring rain completely cut this thing in half. Almost there, guys. Almost. All right, now the fun part. All right. Let me get my tripod set up here, guys. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna get you guys back and see what's going on here. Yeah, John Boy, it could definitely be a good ankle twister. That is for sure. Had to pay. Yeah, that's one of the downsides to fishing the river, guys. It's kind of, it makes it some extremely sketchy spots, especially if you like to fish these wing dikes. And I love fishing these things. All right, let's get you guys set back up here. Turn this thing where. All right, there we go. Right, set up here. Try that one. All right. Make a little adjustment with the camera here. There we go. Mo better. Hey, Cody. Yeah, the one on the far one out is a Mad Cats. The close one, the two of them are Uncle Lou's. So, all right, y'all, bear with me. Look, I gotta re-rig here. Yeah. That broke off up the river there. Get this rod back out there. Get my phone plugged back in here real quick so don't lose battery, don't die on us. All right. Hey, what's going on, Jello? Jello, we just made a move here. We fishing on the main bank of the river. We tried that for not quite an hour. I wasn't feeling it, so we were relocated. Hey, what's going on, DMB? Happy holidays to you too, buddy. And we were fishing a spot on the main bank, DMV, and wasn't getting no hits. So we moved out here to the end of this wing dike, and I am just getting re-rigged up with one of my other rods. I broke it off, so I'll have this other rod back in the play here just shortly. Cody, I greatly appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. toss this piece of shad chunk in this one. We'll see what happens. Downsize my baits just a little bit today. Give you an idea, see if these fish are cooperating. All right, guys, we're set up. Boy, definitely a lot of chiller out on this dike than it was in that main bank I was fishing. I was out of that wind up there. Here, I'm right out in it. Folks, I'm gonna give me a little snack in right here. Got my little Pete free snack pack here. Hey, Mike, how we doing, buddy? I might have to put a little heavier weight in that metal rod. Got 8 ounces on it. I don't know if it's gonna stick or not. Might have to go up to 10 ounce. Hey, Stonefly, Mo Barrett, how we doing? All right, folks, we need a big takedown. We need to get us a big one. Call them in for me, DMB. Call them in for me, buddy. I know the bite's been tough for last couple of days for a few people I've talked to. So but eventually they got to eat. Cody, I hope so, because that's one I want out in the main current. That's when I got my big bait on. During the warm weather months, they usually that outside rod usually is my big fish rod. Fishing with the Chad. How we doing, buddy? Fields to water. That's in case y'all don't know, that is Chad and D Fields' new channel. They're having some issues getting monetized on his Fishing with the Chad channel, so he makes Fields and Water. So I believe he'll succeed with this one. So. Man, one of my moderators in here, you guys wouldn't care. Plug Chad's new channel there, Fields to Water. Stonefly, where I got bait. The outside rod, I've got a big shad head and body section. The middle rod, I got a small body section shad. Then the closer rod, I've got a piece of chicken on there. Stonefly, we got some walleye around here. Actually, one of the creeks directly below my house has got walleye in it, but you don't ever catch. Well, I haven't ever caught anything real big. I think the biggest one we may have caught out of there is maybe 3-4 pounds. But I am definitely a big fan of the walleye fillets, though. Oh, Barry, I worked up in Iowa. Oh, we did a construction project there a few years ago, and we were working out around Burlington, Iowa. And I did a lot of fishing up there on my days off in the Des Moines River, the Skunk River, and behind the Keokuk Dam up in the Mississippi. Put the old sock cap on. It's freezing out here. There we go, much better. All right, Cap. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Hopefully this move pays off. Okay, Mo. Barrett. Yeah, I was up there at Weaver on that fertilizer plant job. I was up there for 3 years working on that project. And I crossed the river a few times in Illinois, and I fished Lake Story. That place was a lousier crappie. Boy, I hope everybody had an awesome Christmas. Hoping the new year brings some good stuff. Oh, okay, Joe. I worked with a gentleman from around Galesburg. He was one of my operators, and he actually took me to did some shed hunting for deer antlers up there, up around Galesburg, and man, I could not get over the amount of deer on the sheds we found. Yeah, that fishing below that Keokuk Dam sometimes was just downright amazing. Yo, I can definitely believe it. I picked up a mat set up there that was in the high 180s. Come on, kitties. Let's get some big one. I know the fishing, like I said, the fishing's been tough the last couple days to the river. It came up. Oh my goodness, probably like almost 4.5, 5 foot, and it only stayed that way just for a couple days. Then it just dropped like a rock, back down to the level it's at now, and it just finally started stabilizing out this morning. So. Oh, that is a fact, Jello. Man, there's just crop fields just everywhere you look, and just I think Freddie was in here. He just got a one of these Uncle Lou's rods from J Dog. Freddie, I think you're really gonna like that Uncle Lou's rod. Boy, folks, it looked like it could almost blow up in rain. Starting to get a much cloud cover coming in. I believe they were calling for a little rain tomorrow morning. Might try to slip out in the woods tomorrow morning for a little bit and do a little bow hunt. Might be a bit before I do a live, because I'm gonna get serious with my deer hunting again here for the next few weeks. Especially if we start getting some colder temperatures coming back in. All right, Lance. Be careful, buddy. Yeah, Freddie, I think, like I said, you're going to really like that rod. The thing has really impressed me. I got the medium heavies. The thing that's really impressed me about them is they're so dadgum sensitive. And they got really good backbone. And they got a fast tip where you can sling a bait after pretty good ways with them. I thought about buying a couple of medium action Uncle Lou's just for channel cat fishing. Well, stonefly, the only good thing I can say, it's better than snow. I know a lot of folks would love to see a white Christmas. Don't get me wrong, I would too, but I am not a fan of the snow as far as having to work in it and everything. And Patchy Adventures, how we doing? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Got 33 wonderful people watching the rods with us, and hopefully we can score a fish before we wrap this thing. I want to fish for about, probably an hour or two after dark, maybe tonight. Brought a light with me, so. I'll reposition this one rod here real quick. Oh yeah, stonefly. It's just this weather has been that. We had here in Missouri anyway. We had a trickle rut. Didn't see a lot of hot and heavy uh, rut action. I was fortunate enough to harvest a pretty decent 10-pointer, which that video should be out here the next day or so. Maybe possibly we may get it out tomorrow. That and whacked a few does this year, but work has severely hindered my hunting time this year. And plus, the days I did go out, the weather was just usually got awful warm or. Jello, let's see here. Shad is always a good solid bet for Baldwin, and we also do good in bluegill. And last year, absolutely destroyed them on chicken. Yellow, I was just talking to Danny Stone was in. I don't know if he's still in chat or not, but we're gonna have Danny Stone outdoors, fishing and freedom, Josh the weekend angler, Rob from Mo Creeks, and hopefully a couple other guys. We're gonna all meet at Baldwin towards the tail end of January, and we're gonna do a big live stream. We're gonna have guys just scared up and down the bank, and if that weather turned off good cold, it could be a crazy live stream if those fish are hitting. With that many rods in the water, yeah, it could definitely get interesting. Yeah, fishing freedom, yeah, it's gonna be a blast. Yellow, I definitely say when you come down, if you end up hooking up with all of us, bring some stuff for Santee rigs. Cause that has definitely been that's a game changer in on that lake. Cause the water we're fishing on that main levee, it's not really that deep, anywhere from about 5 to 8 foot of water. And I'll run a Santee rig, about 18 to 24 inches. And Josh was fishing with Weekend Angler was fishing with me a few weeks back, and that lake had been kicking his butt. And we got over there, and he ended up rigging up with some Santee rigs like I've done, and that was the deal breaker for him. And he started picking up fish, and he's went there since, and he's done really well every time he went back. Hey, what's going on, Matt? Hey, 351, how we doing, buddy? The fishing has been like crazy, crazy slow so far. The first spot we set up on the main riverbank. Got one hit when we first got there, and we've been out here maybe oh shoot 20, 30 minutes, I guess, maybe close to 30 minutes, and nothing yet. So, but we're gonna give it a little while. It's been a few weeks since I've got my hands on a good sized fish, and better come to the river and get ball and rest. Which me and Josh, that's where we're gonna fish for the winter blues. But Josh is gonna bring his boat now, so we're gonna be offshore dragging bait. So usually when we do that, you definitely pick up a better quality fish. But if the weather turned off bitter cold by the end of January, a lot of times you can get into some really, really nice fish fishing off that main bank. Took my daughter over there last weekend, last Saturday. I think we caught 15 altogether. She had an absolute blast. That was her first time ever fishing over there. She can't wait to go back. Hey, Pico Better, Benjamin Fowl. Thanks for coming in. What's going on, Brad? So far, nothing yet, Brad. I started off on the on the main bank, fished there for an hour, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I moved out here. We just got set up out here about a half hour ago. We only had to get a half day today and a power plant we were working at today. Like, yeah, you guys go ahead and shut it down early, and you guys have a good Christmas. And we were like, heck yeah, you ain't got to tell us twice. It'll be the first time. Well, I can't say no, but it'll be the first time in months. We actually might actually get a whole weekend off. Then felt yes, I'm out of the wing dam. I started out on the main bank fishing fairly deep hole with a flat next to it when the sun was out. But then this cloud cover moved in. I thought, well, I'm going to get back out here in this, on the end of this wing dam. There's really good whole water right here. Plus with a flat that goes around the back side of this wing dam. And I've done pretty decent here in the winter months. So hey Laura, how you doing? Laura, congratulations on that last video you put out. Holy crap, you got some views on that, girl. Hey Gene, how you doing? Wow, well, that is insane. I hope you pick up a bunch of subscribers off of that. I really do. YouTube has been how I put it lightly, it's been kind of irritating me lately. Get a bunch of subs and then yank them. You'll get a few, then yank a few. So I've been actually kind of dead in the water as of late. So, but just gotta keep plugging away at it. Get these rods here another 15 minutes or so, and I'm gonna pull a couple of them in, put fresh bait on. But I struggle getting fresh bait. But I brought some stuff I had stuck back in the freezer, so I've got a little bit of variety. I got some bluegill, carp, some shad, some chicken. Oh, Laura. Well, if y'all ain't hooked to subscribe to Laura yet, maybe get her a hook set. Get her off that number. Hey, what's going on, Jeremy? if we don't get these fish out of the main current here for long, I may end up taking these rods and putting them back behind us in this pocket behind this wing dam. There's some slack water, but it's really, really deep back in there. All right, Laura, you're off the devil's number. Congratulations, girl. Here comes another barge downriver, loaded to the gills with gravel. Well, that barge is loaded. That barge is sitting crazy low in the water. It's pretty amazing. The weight compared to the foot. Lost you guys just for a bit. Thank you, Laura. Thank you very much. Somebody took popcorn? Yeah, wait. From that barge. Hey, puddle walkers. Yeah, I'm definitely having some connection issues there for a second. I just took this rod here and I threw kind of back around a corner of this guy in that slack water. And so we're going to give these other rods a bit. And like I said, we may end up spinning the camera around. And here in a little bit, I'm going to look around, see if I can't find spots to stick the rods. We may try fishing that slack water back in there. See if that makes any difference. Got back in that slack water last winter. One day it was windy, it was all get out and fished right up against the base of the dike here on this hole, and I caught all kind of channel cat that day. But really want to get into some blue cat though. Oh, Danny, that is a fact, buddy. You gotta watch these rocks, man. I've taken a couple spills myself, and got a train coming through now. All right, let's put some fresh baits in these other few rods out here. thank you, Lance. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting to be more and more of a problem doing these live streams. Dang bots come in and start spamming your streams and stuff. I literally had no problem with it until probably the last 3-4 live streams I've done. And it's just been just a massive problem. Danny, I know you and Rich are not that far from where the Mississippi and the Ohio come in. Have you guys ever fished right there at the confluence? I have a couple times a few years ago, and I had a couple pretty good trips down there, but it's been forever since I've been down there. Danny, there's another area down around Cape Dorado. It's where the Black River runs. They call it the Block Hole. I've fished there several times, and that is actually a killer spot in the wintertime. I don't know if you guys have ever fished it for catfish and walleye and bass and everything. No, it's not the Virgin Channel. I've fished there before too, but it's I mean it's not too far from there, but it's the Black River. I cannot believe remember the name of the township, but it's like what a Black or is it Black River? Is it the oh my goodness, I can't think of the name of the creek. It's well, the waterfall. It's like they built a like a waterfall across the thing to keep the thing from flooding out. And there's a massive deep hole behind that thing. It is crazy, crazy deep. And if you actually go on to Google Earth and look up the block hole, or else on a conservation, Google the block hole in that area, and it'll pop up and it'll show it to you. Oh, that Carroll area, yeah, there's some crazy good fishing in that right that stretch of river, but a little bit of, I mean, not that bad of a drive but for me, but I think I'm so close to the river right here. I used to go to Kentucky Lake a lot. Bartley Lake a lot to do a lot of fishing. Didn't get down there one time this year. Hey, what's going on, Mac? Mo Barrett, actually, yeah, Epic has talked about that area, and he has caught some big fish. And like when I was working up there in Burlington, I used to fish a lot there behind the Keokuk Dam. I caught some monster flatheads when I was working up there. And the Mississippi River up in that stretch is full of big old channel cat. Mac, they let us off a half a day, Mac. And looking forward to having a 3-day weekend. Fish free, I gotta lie, I'd love to have a boat because the Missouri side over there, we used to have access to that levee. Years. You could drive down levee and there's so many killer spots. But now they've shut the levee down. They don't allow any vehicle traffic, so I can't get to a lot of my spots I used to fish. And there's a creek that flows in a few miles downriver. That is an incredible spot to fish. But you can't get there unless you got a boat now. Nope. All right, guys, we're getting a little hit on the outside rod there. Got bumped a couple times. Switched over to a big bluegill head on that rod. Just kind of tapped it a couple times, so it'll take that sucker down. Hey, what's going on, Jason? Jason, I figured you'd be in the woods with this front coming in. I almost went to hunting today myself, but the wind was just ripping down there 60 degrees, so I came to the river instead. David, thanks for coming in, buddy. Got another barge coming up river. Chad, it has been sucking big time. It's definitely been a rough trip so far. I'm not ready to give up just yet, though. Yeah, Jason, I'm gonna get back out in the woods Sunday after Christmas is over. Our muzzleloader season opens here in Missouri, and I am gonna get out there with my daughters and see if they can't fill their buck tags. I've got my firearm buck tag filled, so I'm gonna get them out there and see if they can't maybe get smacked down on one. And then after that, I'm gonna get back out there with my bow. Hey, how we doing, Reese? Reese, so far the fishing has been crazy slow. I've had a few little hits, and that's about it so far. Snake River Real Creation and Real Ventures. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Doctor, what's going on, buddy? Doctor, I hope you're doing better than I did, buddy. Hope you got more fish than I did today. It has been a super slow trip so far. Yeah, Danny, when you guys come up, yeah, it's good. Like I said, I'm hoping the weather gets good and cold, and that power plant's running, and we're gonna get an early start. And, I think with all of us fishing, it ought to be a crazy live stream. 20 crappie and one bass. My gosh, darn James, that's a dang good day right there. 'Cause these cats have got a serious case of lockjaw going on right now. Y'all have to take a day and do some driving and just hit different spots in the river and try to find take the phone to the Navy Island tab, try to find me some wintering holes here before long. Yeah, I think here in a bit I'm gonna look at these rocks over here and see if I find a good spot, some rod holder. We may try chunking these baits back up behind this wing dike, see what happens. We're gonna have black water. Hey, what's going on, Soul Texas? All right, guys, I'm gonna reel a couple of these rods and I'm gonna reposition back and behind us in the slack water. Once I get them set up, I'll turn the camera around. All right, turn around here. Hey, what's going on, ugly dog lures? I'm gonna get this other rod in here. I'm gonna get this thing adjusted. We're gonna try open this slack water back up here and see if we do any better up in there. Alright, let's try that, guys. See if that get anything that slacker water, because it's super, super deep. Back behind that wing dike. Tried the current for a while and it just wasn't panning out, so 36 people in here watching the rods, and appreciate everybody coming in. And it's been a tough one so far today. Got two back in that slack where I left one out in the slung one out in the current yet. Two rod limit here. Oh man. Well, when the power plant lake I fish a lot, Mo Barrett, is it's only a 2 rod limit. Hey, Mr. Duggar. Yeah, it drives me nuts when I go there when we fish 2 rod. I fish out of the kayak over there quite a bit too, and 2 rod's about all you can handle a lot of times in the kayak over there if you get on a hot bite. Hey, what's squirrel? What's going on? Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, getting done fishing today. Gotta help Mama wrap presents, and my little granddaughter just turned 2, and she's getting that really fun age with presents and everything, and so looking forward to Christmas morning watching her open them presents. Outdoor Fam, thank you for coming in, Outdoor Fam. Thank you very much. We're fishing in Mississippi. We tried the main bank, no good. We come out here, well, out on the end of a wing dike, and so far it has been tough. It has been really tough. A couple small hits, and that has been it. Animal Grove. No, it's been. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, it's been tough. I just switched these two rods up. What is my PB Blue Cat? My PB Blue Cat is a 93. And I caught it off. And actually, if you go on the one of my videos, I have a video out where I actually caught him and two other big cats. It's two PBs in one day, and caught those three nice cats. Then we got back after at night, and a good friend of mine come with me, and we ended up catching a pair in the 60s that night. We made a video out of that too. Live in Cali. I don't know, do you saltwater fish or do you fish freshwater in California? I've been to California a couple times, but never ever fished or anything. And we get to Florida about once a. Hey, Alan, how we doing? And I absolutely love saltwater fishing. Love saltwater fishing. Downtown, you fish found nice. Yeah, there's some Texas got some crazy good fishing. We went down there a couple years ago. We went to Corpus Christi, Texas. And we actually went offshore and did some snapper fishing stuff, and that was an absolute blast. I've done a little bass fishing, lake fork stuff, but haven't spent a whole lot of time in Texas fishing. Lance, I've always wanted to fish the Trinity for big old alligator gar. That's one of my bucket list fish. I want to catch a big old giant alligator gar. You guys check out Snake River. He fishing for the big old sturgeon. Man, he catches some giants. Fish channel myself, I have not got Bluecat gar, 6 huge redfish. Can't play about the situation. I'm gonna definitely, Alan. I'm gonna check you out whenever I get off the water tonight. Yeah, I watch old Ty Pig Patrol and watch him catching them big old giant gar, and they look like they'd be so much fun catching a big old gar. We catch a ton here in the river, but nothing. It's mostly long nosed gar, spotted gar, and short nosed gar. We get a lot of here, and every once in a while you'll get into a pretty good sized one, but nothing like that. Oh, really? Well, that's awesome, animal. He puts out some just, oh my gosh, crazy good content. Yeah, Ty Pigco, man, he's one of them guys. He's got like the ultimate multi-species channel. I mean, he goes after giant bass, crappie, bluegill. He's been in the Amazon, put out some crazy good videos there. Fish for the big giant gar, fish for catfish. He does it all. Catch them fish. Thanks for coming in. We got a few guys here in the stream. You guys have to check out that they do live stream well. We got Lance, Hawaiian fisherman. He's been fishing lately, doing burbot fishing. And then you got Fishing and Freedom and Danny Stone. They're Mississippi River boys too. They're from Missouri as well. And they put on a really good live stream too. Hey, Northeast Missouri, England. No, buddy, it has been absolutely tough. I've tried fishing out the main current, and actually I just relocated these two rods back in behind this pocket back down in the swing dock in the deep water to see if the fish will cooperate back there. But it has been really, really slow, super slow. And I don't know if it has anything to do with the river, just dropped like crazy. Just a few days ago, it jumped up about 4 to 5 foot, and it just dropped like a rock and went right back down to the level it's been at, pretty consistent as of late. But I know Mike Greenwell, he was fishing the Ohio today. He was live, and he was struggling too. Oh, Lance, I'm the same way. And if you guys go to my channel, I mean, I've got everything from creek wade fishing, creek fishing, I do cat fishing, carp fishing. Basically, if it swims, I fish for it. But I'll definitely say my favorite by a long shot is these big cats, though. Northern Missouri English, absolutely. They could have, because you catch that water on the rise. Well, Danny actually was Fishing and Freedom, and then they had a video out. They got two separate channels, and they took advantage when that water was coming up, and they got a real nice one. Yeah, even the little blue cat ain't harassing me today. Really? I've been on there. Hey, real time. How we doing? John Parker. Didn't realize there were so many Parkers in the catfish family. We got me, we got John Parker, and I believe there is another one too. We got Sonny Catnapper Parker. It ain't be too much longer. I have to flip the old light on here. All right, guys, you guys can't see this rod real good. That's right here. Something's working on it. I got a big bluegill head on it. Hopefully, oh my gosh. Favorite Thai pig toe video. That's a tough one. He just put one out. He was in Lake Havasu catching these big old giant bluegill. He was catching like 3 pound plus bluegill. And I'm gonna have to definitely say that. I love catching them big bluegill too. And them thing was just absolute giants. And he had put a polarized lens on his GoPro, and you could see them big old giant sunfish on their beds, and he was catching them. And fat boy catfish. Hey, thanks for coming in. Boys and girls, I know I am ready for spring already, though. I'm ready for the longer days. Where's that spot? I am on south of Chesterman. I am on a different wing dike area than I normally fish them at. Because I was looking on Navy Islands, and this one's got some crazy deep water back behind it. You know, I was kind of hoping maybe these fish would be in here. I definitely not it's not producing. Son Assassin, thanks for coming in. Merry Christmas, buddy. But I wanted to check it out. So, but like I said, so far it has been a big goose egg. I had a fish working on this mad cat here a little bit ago. Someone was kind of bumping it a little bit, but nothing since. And bro, if you I do. It's funny you should say that. Me, Danny Stone, and Fishing Freedom were just talking. Well, I fish a power plant lake over here in Illinois. It's called Bone Power Plant Lake, and I fish that thing quite a bit during the winter, and the fishing is unbelievable. And that thing, actually, I did a live stream last Saturday. I took my daughter over there, and we caught 14 blues, 1 channel cat. And I fish that thing a lot during the winter, and I'll be honest, it very, very rarely does it let me down. Topher, he's a fan of the page, and he messages me once in a while, and he catches some giants. He's not too far from me. Yeah, Topher, I tried shallow earlier on the backside of the dike or the flat, and I got one hit back there. But one thing too, I don't have real fresh bait either. I didn't have a whole lot of time when I got off work. Got off early and wanted to get out here, and I should have spent more time trying to get some fresh bait. But I got chicken, shad, bluegill, and it's all been frozen. Don't get me wrong, you can still catch the heck out of fish on frozen bait, but I would much more fresh. I told my nephew lives in by Winsville, and he's real close to the Missouri River. And I think I'm going to get up there with him here shortly. We're going to do some fishing on the Missouri River. Change it up a little bit. And I got a spot on the casket I found that's got a real super deep hole that I think might be killer for some wintertime catfish. But that'd be one of those spots I'll have to video. I get nothing for service. That's a bad thing. Dude, a lot of my better spots, I don't get any service. This is one of the few spots I do get. This little area, I do get service. Northern Missouri angle, I agree with you 100%. Because I just started using the Kool-Aid chicken last winter. I caught a couple of some real nice cat last winter on it, and I caught one at 50 on that chicken. And then I use over that power plant lake in the winter and absolutely destroy them on that chicken. I've actually did a video. I had chicken and shad. I had a Kentucky rig, and the dang fish just wouldn't even hardly touch the shad, but they were all over that chicken. Why? It makes no sense to me. Chad, no, I got turned around and I tried fishing out on the current scene and out in this eddy, nothing. So I threw a couple rods back up and behind this wing dike, back up. The water is crazy deep right there. So I was kind of maybe seeing if there be something in there, but so far nothing has worked. It's been one of the slowest days I've had in quite some time. Yeah, Diana's catching the fish. Yeah, the fish both like licorice. And I used to, years ago, I used to trap, and I used to use that a lot of times for an attractant. Fish, any type of mammal, check it out. I know a lot of old timers used to take anise and used to soak their plastic worms in and stuff. Hey, what's going on, Big Mike? Got you on my phone and Justin on my TV. Big Mike, I'm struggling, buddy. It has been tough. I mean, absolutely tough today. Vanilla extract work. I could definitely see what vanilla extract works. Yeah, Richard, I had he's passed away now. When we used to deer hunt all the time, he'd take a little bottle of vanilla extract and he'd always sprinkle out in front of the stand. He didn't care about antlers. He'd just there get meat. Oh, he killed a ton of deer. He used to have vanilla extract. All right, Jason, you be safe at work, buddy. And a Merry Christmas. Good guy, you shrimp that man. Shrimp works awesome for catfish, but it's just one of the things I very rarely seldom use because, man, the little cats will be just all over it. And it don't last long, especially, I mean, if you get a big cat, they'll hammer it, but the little cat, they knock it off the hook so dadgum bad. My last term was using an asking. And that's what me and Rob with last year. The chicken was pretty much what we come out on top of that. Especially that pull their ball. I use chicken eat a lot. There we go. Should a little lightness situation here. Chris, you have not missed anything, buddy. It has been a tough bite out here in the river today. Tried out in the main river, on the current seam, a couple of eddies. And now I've got a couple rods back and behind this dike in the slack water and the deep water. Danny, I almost use the chicken thighs exclusively. Seem like they're a little tougher cut of meat. Got a little more fat to them. They seem like they stay in the hook better. That's about all I ever use. I guess boneless chicken thighs. It is a Parts Master light, Lance. It's a rechargeable light. If I run on a low beam, I can usually get about 3 to 4 hours out of it. I got to pick up a couple more though, especially when for this coming up summer for some of them all nighters. Lance, yeah, I definitely gotta agree because I think they got more fat. They definitely got a lot more fat on it, and I like keeping the fat on them. And I have tried, like especially in the summer. I mean, I've tried the Kool-Aid chickens and the plain ones, and I really haven't had much. Can't say either one worked better, but I have noticed in the wintertime, it seemed like when I coat them with the Kool-Aid, they definitely seem to work better. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Mark, it has been tough, buddy. It has been extremely tough today. The bite has been almost non-existent. I'm going to give it, let's see here. I'll give it about another 30, 40 minutes maybe. Then if the bite don't pick up, we're going to call it quits. I've tried 2 or 3 different spots in the river, and so far, nothing. I've had a couple bumps, and that's about it. Yeah, Lance, you did. Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark. It's crazy windy out here. It's been tough out here, Mark. It's just I tried 2, 3 different spots. I fished the current scene, the main river, and now I'm tucked in behind this wing dike. And I've got these 2 rods thrown up in the slack water, and seeing if they back in there. Wild chickens. Alrighty. I think that'd be kind of fun hunting wild chickens. Oh my gosh, Danny! I know. I figured the owls, the coyotes, the coons, and raccoons, and everything else would have cleaned up on those chickens. Hey, Dave. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, if we ever get any good, hard, cold weather this winter, I'm gonna try to get into some little ice fishing. And actually, I want to get a hold of Mark for catfish and crappie and pick his brain. I'm pretty green on ice fishing. I've done a little bit, but not a whole lot. And I want to get a hold of Mark and pick your brain a little bit, Mark, about what to use and whatnot for some crappie and stuff. I've got a few spots I think are going to be killer for ice fishing for crappie. How we doing, Ronnie Moore? Hope everybody's got their Christmas shopping done. I'm always that type that always waits the last minute. And my wonderful daughter actually went and finished my Christmas shopping up on me today. Just call me, bud. Ice. Just here, buddy. Ice sucks. I'm staring about melted. Dang. Warriors Heart Fishing. How we doing? Yeah, Mark, it got almost to well, it got to 60 here today, and I think it's supposed to be the same way tomorrow. Supposed to be pretty warm. But yeah, I've got a few strip pits on the Illinois side that I'm looking at, and there's not a huge body of water, and the water's super clear. And I found some brush around there, and I think it could be exceptional for ice fishing if it ever freezes up. Hey, what's going on, Brian D? Some fish for fish. How we doing? Appreciate everybody coming in. It's been a struggle, y'all. It has been a struggle. Hey, Andy, how we doing? Thanks for coming in. Gotta work for a couple hours tomorrow. Go to Christmas family before I get to fish. Yeah, Danny, we got our the wife's family uh, Christmas tomorrow, and then we got my side uh, Christmas morning. I'm gonna try to slip out Christmas afternoon, get out in the woods with a muzzleloader with the daughters. I think try to see if we can't get them on a buck. Buck will just put a room salmon casserole in the oven. Oh man, yeah, I haven't ate. Oh my gosh, since about 9 o'clock this morning. So I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm everywhere I need to get some work done for a Christmas show. Mark, I'll definitely be popping in there to talk to uh oh my goodness, Dockery today. He was telling me about that. And Dockery actually was in early. He went fishing. He caught 20 crappie and one bass, I think. Sunfish fishing. I should have a video out. Sunfish probably maybe tomorrow or next couple days. That's a muzzleloader video I just made a few weeks back on a little beach public ground. Had a pretty successful hunt. Ronnie Moore taking a 44 mag out Sunday. Heck yeah. Yeah, Ronnie, I enjoy pistol hunting for deer every once in a while, especially if I'm out trying to clean some does out. Each property I hunt down south, it is lousy with does. Last time I shot, killed an ape. Heck yeah. Bought some summer sauce. Did that count? Heck yeah. That's grocery store hunting. Mark? Yeah, I've got some bunch of deer meat. I got all deboned up in the freezer. Gonna make some sausage made here shortly. I'm gonna try to bring some deer sausage for when we all go to Mendota. That's one of the things. I'm actually smoking a fresh backstrap for Christmas tomorrow for the family. That's one of the dishes we're gonna have. Mark, there's nothing stopping you from moving, buddy. Yeah, I couldn't live in a city. I lived in Memphis for a little bit. No, I hated it. Oh my God, I hated every minute of it. And I was raised out in the country. That's where my wife, she was a city girl. She grew up in, hang on, don't hit. I got one messing with it. Not very, just tapping it. But she grew up, in downtown St. Louis. And she moved down here with me. And she's just a straight country girl now, too. She loves the country. Yeah, Buck. Yeah, Ernie sends me pictures every once in a while. He'll have trail camera pictures of bucks literally right out his back door. Yeah, it's nice stepping outside. I've got some fields around the house. A lot of times you'll see turkeys and deer and all kind of wildlife. Ronnie, yeah, that'd be nice to have a place that close to hunt because the spot I do a lot of the private ground I do most of my hunting. It takes me about an hour to get there. But I've actually been hunting a lot of public this past year and I've done really well. That's actually really close to home. And hey, Merry Christmas to you, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. Got the buck fever out waiting for my 30s. Well, I tell you what, I've always said if I get to the point when I'm deer hunting and I don't get excited at least to shoot, even when I shoot a doe, I'll give it up. I shoot a lot of does for me, but I am really, really selective about as far as bucks and what I shoot. Hey, small town, how we doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Boy, Laura, I bet that is tough up in that part of the country because one of the most highly populated areas in the United States. But I do know they got a crazy deer population up there. Chopping wood for the winter. Great thing about wood, it heats you whenever you cut the tree down, you chop it, carry it to the house, and then when you burn it. Town we live in, a small town here now, out of Perryville, Missouri. It's like the wood hauler capital of the world. There is a lot of guys that make their living by selling firewood, and that's all they do. And that and selling mulch. And some logging near the house. I've been dragging the leftover logs out of the woods. Well, one thing too, small town, a couple years that area where you logged, that would be a heck of a spot to hunt deer. And all that second growth will start coming up. Yeah, the house we live in now is the first house I think we've ever lived in. We bought this place a few years ago. It had central air heat. And it's the first house I think I've ever lived in that we didn't ever burn wood. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to go in there and just flip that switch on and be done with it, but I really, really miss burning wood. And I'm actually thinking about putting in a outside wood stove. Buck Williams, the YouTuber, the crazy Russian hacker, has chopping wood tips on his channel. Oh, yeah, her pays me a bit every night. I bet. one fish. Need to get slimed up. Need to get slimed before we go. But I'm not gonna give it too much longer. Got a lot of stuff I gotta get done yet this evening. But Ronnie, ever see any Bigfoot that way? No, well, just if you count the avid fisherman, that'd be about the only Bigfoot I've ever seen up this way. Avid's a big gentleman, got a big old huge beard. We're starting to see a few more black bears and stuff up in this part of the country, and well, the wild hogs are starting to make an impact up here. And Magic Hour, small town, you're right. But like I said, it's been an absolute struggle today. Yeah, Ronnie, I gotta get together today, but he's been wanting to get together and do some fish on the Cascade this winter, and I'm gonna try to get a hold of him. Go on. Well, Dallas, I appreciate you sticking around. Well, like I said, it's just not been our night. Mike's fishing home. You have a good night, buddy. We're getting ready to shut this down here for in a little while, anyway. Well, folks, that wind is starting to pick up quite a bit. It's getting a little chilly out here. Yeah, 3B. I gotta add some more. I added 2 more moderators last time I did live because these daggum bots are coming. But I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add some more of you guys to it. I didn't have a problem with any of this until about the last couple lives I've done. It's just been, I don't know. It's annoying. Like I said, really, especially the whole catfish family tries to keep their lives and everything really, really family friendly. And then you got these jack wagons coming in and doing that. Hey, what's going on, Epic? Hey, Epic, I got your message. I sent you an email. So, I don't know if you got it yet, but Tim, it has been oh my gosh, it has been crazy, crazy slow. The bite has been like absolutely non-existent. Tim, how's the weather been up in your part of the country? Starting to get rough? Freezing at night, 45. I got almost 60 here today. I started out fishing a flat earlier, Cam, on the main bank that had access to deeper water when the sun was out earlier today, thinking maybe that doe planking would have moved up in that shallow water and them cats had fallen. But like I said, I've tried a few different spots and the bite has been really, really rough. I know Greenwell, he was on the Ohio fishing and he was struggling too. Been working a lot to find the internet company. Come on, fishing, give him a bite. Folks, I'm going to shut her down for tonight. The bite has just been fly. Yeah, big goose egg. I am going to shut down for tonight, and I greatly appreciate every one of you guys been watching. You guys have an awesome holiday. Merry Christmas, everybody. And everybody be safe out there. And we're going to catch you guys in the next one.